Most quotes of Napoleon Bonaparte.
There is one kind of robber, whom the law does not strike at, and who steals.
What is most precious to men? Time. A man cannot become an atheist merely by wishing it. When small men attempt great enterprises, they always end by reducing them to the level of their mediocrity. The herd seek out the great, not for their sake, but for their influence, and the great welcome them, out of vanity or need. In order to govern, the question is not to follow out a more or less valid theory, but to build with whatever materials are at hand. The inevitable must be accepted and turned to advantage. We must laugh at man to avoid crying for him. When soldiers have been baptized in the fire of a battlefield, they have all one rank in my eyes. The act of policing is, in order to punish less often, to punish more severely. The torment of precautions often exceeds the dangers to be avoided. It is sometimes better to abandon oneself to destiny. Water, air, and cleanness are the chief articles in my pharmacy. When small men attempt great enterprises, they always end by reducing them to the level of their mediocrity. Men take only their needs into consideration, never their abilities. If they want peace, nations should avoid the pin pricks that precede cannon shots. You must not fear death, my lads. Defy him, and you drive him into the enemy's ranks. Ambition never is in a greater hurry than I. It merely keeps pace with circumstances, and with my general way of thinking. A revolution can be neither made nor stopped. The only thing that can be done is for one of several of its children to give it a direction by dint of victories. It is my wish that my ashes may repose on the banks of the Seine, in the midst of the French people, whom I have loved so well. The battlefield is a scene of constant chaos. The winner will be the one who controls that chaos, both his own and the enemy's. Great ambition is the passion of a great character. Those endowed with it may perform very good or very bad acts. All depends on the principles which direct them. Women are nothing but machines for producing children. Power is my mistress. I have worked too hard at her conquest to allow anyone to take her away from me. I am sometimes a fox and sometimes a lion. The whole secret of government lies in knowing when to be the one or the other. I love power, but it is as an artist that I love it. I love it as a musician loves his violin, to draw out its sounds and chords and harmonies. The first virtue in a soldier is endurance of fatigue. Courage is only the second virtue. A throne is only a bench covered with velvet. Courage is like love. It must have hope for nourishment. Ambition never is in a greater hurry than I. It merely keeps pace with circumstances, and with my general way of thinking. England is a nation of shopkeepers. If they want peace, nations should avoid the pinpricks that precede cannon shots. If I had to choose a religion, the sun as the universal giver of life would be my God.